Hello Didgeridoo friends, welcome to this video. Mongolia is a fascinating country. My wife comes from there, and my first trip to Mongolia, maybe 11 years ago, was thrilling. We went to the countryside. A part of the family of my wife lived there, and they decided, let's give him a horse as a present. Not only a horse, a racehorse, black. So I'm standing in front of this racehorse. It is looking at me, I'm looking at it, and I could read his mind like, what's that? You are not from here. And there was this ceremony, and they gave it to me as a present. And then they said, jump on it and let's have a ride. And I said, I never rode in my life, maybe a donkey when I was a little kid. And they said, no problem, jump on it. So I tried to climb up this wooden saddle, couldn't make it, so they pushed me up. And you have to know, I was a teacher at that time for many years for handicapped people, and I was used to give speeches and management seminars and teaching companies, and I thought I was fairly self-confident. But in these minutes my self-confidence shrinked to the size of an ant. And after they pushed me up, of course I couldn't make the horse go. And they said, you have to say something and say choo choo and hit it, it will go. I say, I cannot hit my horse, and why I should say choo. So the right fucking idiot sitting on a racehorse don't know anything. And a Mongolian, he said, okay, I'll guide you. He jumped on his horse, took the guideline of my horse, and riding in front of me, towing me. And I felt really like a very little poor guy. After some time I felt so embarrassed. I said to him, okay, I'll manage, give me the line, I try. And it worked somehow. After half an hour my butt was not existing anymore on this wooden saddle. Another story from the same countryside. I saw the same man who guided me riding up a little mountain, very, very steep, little but steep, on his horse. And I saw this and thought, no man can do this. It's too steep and too long way to go. And the poor horse, but he made it. The horse was really breathing hard and sweating. But then he stood up there and waving his hand. I thought, that's self-confidence. That's a man. And later in the evening we sat on a campfire. I felt then a bit more also like not an ant anymore, but let's say a cat or a rat. And I saw the big scar over his face, the same man, and I asked him, did you get the scar? And he leaned a bit towards me, smiling, and said, a woman. What I want to say in this story is, to me, ditch playing and growing is the same. At first you think you will never get a decent sound out of it, and let alone the whole breathing thing will not work. But day after day, month after month, year after year, you get bigger and become self-confident. And to me, those both things, the real life and this life in the life, are linked together. You get so many interesting character aspects growing by playing your didge. Patience, bonding with nature, you get to know yourself, and of course you grow in self-confidence. I see this link. Yeah, thanks for listening. I will have more stories from Mongolia, and I'm looking forward to it. See you. Bye.